Hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast episode 258, the Transformer Action Figure Podcast Show. We're missing a few people. Rick's not going to be here, and what about Megamus? Is he coming?
He's working.
He's working. Okay. All right. So it's just going to be the four of us. It's going to go me, Mike, Dakota, and Sport. We didn't clear that up before we went live.
Wait, what?
You just called Dalton Dakota.
Well, just roll with it. You both have E's in your name. So, but anyways, tell people where they can find you, man.
You can find me everywhere as Angry Mike.
You can find me everywhere at Daltonians TFs.
You can find me here on YouTube as Sportimus, as well as on Facebook and on Twitter as Sportimus Prime. Shut up, dog.
All right, and you can find me G1Xtron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook pages, the G1Xtron. So let's go. How old are you, Dalton? Come on. All right. So, figure of the week. What you got?
You won't be happy with me, but that's okay. I haven't got nothing really in 2 weeks.
Empty hand.
But today I got this little pop in. It is Venomized Groot. Can't see the glare. I like the Venomized stuff. I think it's really cool. And I got that in today. So that's my figure shame of the week. Hey, turn the light out, woman.
My figure of the week is going to be the Amplified War Greymon model kit that I painted and finished building. So, got a couple more things to touch up on it, but for the most part, it's done, and I really enjoy it.
All right, cool.
Nice. Well, the good stuff hasn't come in yet. It's in my pile of loot. So, all I have to show for this week is Bots. I did get this because of the duck.
This is adult collector.
Yes, it's an adult. It's I don't know. That's all I got. So.
All right. Rick wanted to phone in and say that his was the Masters of the Universe Classics movie Skeletor. I believe is what he said.
The Dark Despot Skeletor. Yeah.
This is the dark one. Okay, it's not the God Skeletor. All right, and I'm gonna go with this one. Ended up finally telling them to basically they said, hey, you got 4 days to ship this thing or we're just shipping it. So I was like, all right, ship it. It's the animated Bat Cycle. So I got a few other things, but I really like the way that this looks. So I got to keep it all in package because there's no reason to take stuff out of package now. All right. Don't have a Mount Rushmore. We didn't come up with one.
Nope.
Anyone?
Didn't even think about that.
No.
All right, we're just gonna skip Mount Rushmore then. All right, okay. Move along. Let's get into the. Is this doing it right?
Yep. Yeah, looks good to me.
Okay. All right, so you can see the nice little cliff jumper here. We got a few more pictures of the new Hasbro Transformers. What is it? Earth Rising. Earthrise. Okay, so it's not Rising, it's just Earthrise. All right.
Must be by Michael Bay. Earthrise.
I'm really loving this cliff jumper.
Yeah, I dig him. What are they charging for him again?
20 bucks. He's a deluxe.
Yeah.
Are they 20? Oh, they were 24 for some reason.
Oh,
20.
Jesus, man, don't give him any ideas.
Yeah.
Well, what's cool is the backpack can come off and become a shield, but without it looks a little bit better, I think. You put the rocket pack on him.
I like how they throw in the one episode things on him, like the skis and then the cannon and all that.
Yeah,
I'm good with that. I like it.
All right, and the grapple. I'm still trying to determine whether I want like grapple and hoist because they were never really like my favorites or anything. But this figure looks really nice though.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Inferno.
I have the older ones, so I'm not sure.
Oh, I think this looks way better.
Yeah.
It's way better than
generation ones. Yeah, I think this is the best representation you can get. Besides going Masterpiece. So.
Yeah, good point.
Now, knowing the whole generation selections, what do you guys think we're going to get? Like Artfire or Road Hauler?
It'd be nice to get a hauler.
The green one.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
the green one.
Our car could be like one of those Hasbro Asia Generation Selects, like Star Convoy.
Action figure expert. What's up, man? I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you there at the beginning. My apologies. Hoist. I think he looks fine. Again, I wish they didn't have this little stuff around the edge here.
I think it's tolerable for him being like an off-road kind of vehicle. It's
also
not
would have liked a darker color of green on this inside here.
Yeah. I don't like the fact that the arm panels just hang there. I wish they had like a little hinge or something to fold up.
Well, if you look back at the G1.
Yeah, I know the original toy had it. Just I wish you had that option.
Yeah. You want that quit?
Yeah.
Actually.
Let's see.
I mean, it doesn't look bad at all. It looks really good.
I like it better than the Thrilling 30.
That one was still a good figure.
It's good, but
I thought
it's not my favorite.
I thought that one was all right. Stylized little version.
Yeah, too small.
That's cool. That I wonder if that'll actually be workable. Because like on the G1, you can actually park a wheeljack or something on there and like pull them around. I wonder if this is just for the look, or like does it actually have function? Does it actually function properly? So,
well, it's supposed to clip to like the new MicroMaster bases and everything.
Oh, but
that's what the little clips are at the back.
Do the function correctly the way the G1 does? That's what I'm curious about.
I guess we'll find out here in a couple months.
Find out first, Dalton. All right, add it to the buying list. Buy it first.
I've already got it pre-ordered, so.
This here, the only problem I have with it is right there on the cannon, that little peg.
Oh, yeah.
I do not like that. And these hands are photoshopped blue.
Are you sure?
People are getting them, and they're painted blue.
Yeah,
right. They are, but from what I understood, this picture, from what I read, whether it's true or not, it actually people are saying those are photoshopped blue.
Then if it is photoshopped,
it looks like that hand is photoshopped on there.
If it is, it's probably using the same sample from what was it, New York Comic Con, where they had the gray hands.
Yeah.
What's the deal? Why is that peg in the side of the gun? Is that for like some vehicle?
Probably, or robot storage.
Probably, but it's just I just don't like it.
Yeah,
cut it off and paint over it then.
Yeah,
I probably will. I don't like it. I mean, that's my MP44 out there, guys.
Oh God.
What's small here?
Mini MP44.
The backpack is part of the trailer.
Yeah, it's the little
shield. The shield is part of the trailer door you pop off.
I'm not going to be doing all that.
Nope. No. Neither am I.
The trailer's going to be standing up behind him.
That's what I'm saying. The trailer's going to be put away somewhere.
I like the little removable matrix.
See, those hands are photoshopped, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I can kind of see it now. It's like a way different shade of blue.
At least they make a move.
Is that I guess his crotch right there? That maybe photoshopped as well. That blue there.
Oh, that's just wrong.
The dog says yes.
And the wheeljack, I don't know if it's the lighting. He looks very creamy looking instead of white.
I think it might be the lighting. I hope it's not as bad as Eight Face if it is.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of seeing Sunstreaker here.
I kind of wish they would have made his back fins a little taller.
Yeah.
They're too short.
Shockwave's Lab. Matrix Workshop.
Sunstreaker out of this one. Yeah.
I want a slicer.
You can make one, Dalton.
Wouldn't be that hard. It's mostly blue.
That was it on those. Got a few more. Here's a Starscream.
You know, his transformation looks just like his classic one in me.
Well, yeah, that's the idea.
I like say it looks.
It was one of the best Seeker toys.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I like the Voyager
size too.
I want all 6 and Sunstorm. That's all I want. Use that for the 7 times, and then
I honestly could be just happy with the 6, and I don't need any more after that.
The cone heads and this.
Oh, they'll think you need more of that.
Hasbro just thought we did last year.
You're like, what? Oh, hold on. You like those 6? Guess what? Hold my beer. I got some more for you.
I mean, it is pretty clean. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing missing is a waist swivel, but even then, that's not that big of a deal.
yeah, I mean that's a pretty nice pose right there.
Yeah.
Really
He's actually got, bicep swivels and ankles now.
I like the
Nice.
ankles.
All right, and looking at the Generation Select, the Scalor.
I'm looking forward to getting mine.
These should be shipping, what is it, this month?
The end of this month, yeah.
I never.
Him and Snaptrap.
Oh, it's Turtle.
Well, the Japanese name is Turtler, but
Turtler.
the Hasbro name was Snaptrap.
I had them pre-ordered. I canceled them for other reasons right now, but I hope I can get them later on down the road.
That's what my goal is. Wait for there to be a month where it's like, oh, there's not really a whole lot to buy here, and kind of get caught up after moving and stuff, and just be like, all right, here's whatever, $200 and whatever dollars.
Take it.
Drop some Benjamins.
Yeah, because how much is it total for all of it?
$250.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Wow.
that is steep, man.
But they look really good, though.
They do,
They're
especially
better.
using the Abominus
Oh.
molds. Because this one's using primarily blot.
I like Blot.
Yeah, he was fun.
Well, I mean, the one that we got, for I don't know what Combiner Wars or what I don't know what series it was, but yeah, the latest one from them, that's probably the best. Can't remember of ever getting a good blot figure. Are there just 2? Just the G1 and?
Well, then we had the Prime little legend sized one.
Meh.
I don't count that stuff.
They weren't very good.
But the G1 blot was like the worst out of all the Terracons as far as the way he looked.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that fin gun.
I still think the face sculpts on these things are amazing.
Yeah, they've been nailing them. I mean, since Combiner Wars.
All right,
I mean, even before then. I do like the new hands. I got fully, well, not fully, but each finger moves individually.
Mm.
$250, they better, man.
You're right.
I better see some. I better see where my money went. Like I can see it in the paint there, and I need to see where it's going. Here's your Studio Series Deluxe Off-Road Bumblebee.
Sadly, I'm actually going to want to pick that one up.
Yeah,
Why?
me too. Because it's a Jeep. It's Bumble Jeep.
It looks good. I mean, I got to give them credit. I mean, the choice they used for him in the Bumblebee movie was good for that, and given an actual toy for him, I'm never sure. I mean, it's supposed to be deluxe, but of course, by looking at these man hands on this thing, it looks a little bit smaller than a deluxe.
I think it's using the World War II engineering.
The only downfall is the wheels.
Those
They're like
clips.
Mhm.
clip, right? But I mean, as a representation of that movie figure or the movie character, I think it's smart that they're doing it. I can't believe they didn't do it, 2 years ago when the movie came out. But I guess better late than never, right?
Yeah.
It looks good. I like it. Look how it all it combined. Look on the side view you just showed on how clean it is. It's actually pretty clean. I mean, barely any kibble on it at all. So I mean, looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like you have a little bit of reinforcement back here too.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
long shoes there, or long feet, so he's not
I
gonna be
just-
falling over.
I just wish he had the battle masked head and the little sword, or
Dalton,
like the.
you're never happy, man.
Well, it'd fit the scene that he was in because.
Hey, Cameron, you
Look
didn't
a
miss
lot
much.
cleaner than this one here.
Cameron, you didn't miss much. We did the Earthrise stuff. We looked over that, and sorry, I guess one of us should have made an announcement that we decided to move it back to Josh's channel tonight.
Yeah. You missed the Masterpiece G1 Galvatron reveal, Cameron. Yeah.
Don't lie to that boy.
God, that Roadbuster still looks really good.
There was a picture somewhere. I thought I had all three of these somewhere. I'm sure Josh has got somewhere. See, that looks good. Scale-wise, that looks really good. I'm happy.
Still need to pick up that dropkick, the car mode.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Karen said he's only been waiting 5 years for that sport. I'm telling you, guys, I'm telling you. Take this to Vegas. Masterpiece G1 Galvatron coming out or being announced in 2020.
I'm not betting much. I'll bet $1.
See, now the only problem with the vehicle mode is the arms are dragging the ground.
Mm.
That's the only problem.
And the unpainted rims.
Clearance, yeah, and this peg sticking out here. You couldn't paint that black.
Yeah, I mean, that's something you have to do on your own. But is there another picture like the front of it? I think the front of it actually has some kibble on the front of it. What's funny is that when you look at this, you see how the arm's dragging down on it. If you go back to Classics Hound, they were able to get the arms up underneath there, no problem.
Well, because the arms folded
Looks
up
like
into
you could even maybe. Does this swivel right here to where you could maybe even rotate those arms on the inside, but then you're gonna have the outside of the hands there. I don't know which one you want more. Like, is that hidden
dragging the
enough?
nails.
Neither, actually.
Yeah, will it hide enough? I don't know.
Probably not. I'll probably keep it in robot mode.
Yeah.
Man, they've got to quit doing this. The little stuff. I don't like it at all.
It's movie accurate though.
I'll pass.
Either do a better job of it or stop doing it. You got a little hand cannon.
Yep. He's got the sword in his hand.
Well, I think this was from one of the reviews I watched that he just pulled it off the Volkswagen Bumblebee.
Oh.
Because these look like screenshots from a review.
Yeah, I believe they are.
So if it is, so I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to see the full transformation of it. So, all right, this is for you, Dalton. Flame Toys.
I'll eventually get it.
Wow, ballsy.
Non-transform.
It's licensed.
It's official.
Is it?
Licensed.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't transform. It's a model kit.
Trash.
Oh no, the IDW Prime was awesome. I'm wanting to pick up the Megatron and Drift.
Wait till you see the Devastator.
No, that's a hard
thing-
pass.
That thing is
Ugly. It's still better than Bayformers though.
Where is everybody in the chat? Where are they all on Mike's channel right now, just hitting refresh, being like, why is this dude late?
Do these feel like model kits, Dalton, or do they feel more like a toy plastic?
Somewhere in between.
Really?
That they're sturdy, but I wouldn't like swoosh them around and throw them across your room like you did with your BotBots.
You don't want to know what I do.
They are
with my
good for
BotBots.
they're good for display and just putting in good poses. So
Cool.
Where is this? Hang on. What am I trying to do here? Well, I don't know what I'm doing. All right.
It's a 3-day weekend. People are probably on vacation.
Don't give me that crap. Monday being off.
Now, with a little bit of paint, this could look really good.
Dude, so I had a call. This is unrelated to this last night. That 10 years working at the hospital, I thought I pretty much heard everything. This was the first time. This dude calls up, and he's not making much sense at all. And he's talking about painkillers, and he's talking about, oh, they prescribed me these painkillers, and I'm supposed to get these painkillers, and like the ones he's telling me, I'm like, those basically do the exact same thing. Like it doesn't matter, you know. They're on the same level. But then he tells me, he goes, also, I need to come up there because I need y'all to take the water out of me and replace it with new water because the water in me is old. I'm like, what? Like, I'm sorry, you'll have to repeat that because I did not understand what you're talking about. He was like, you know how your body is made up of some percentage of water. I'm like, yeah. It was like, well, I need to make an appointment to have y'all remove that water that's in me and replace it with new water. You know, because the water in me right now is old. I'm
expired.
I would have taken the 30 seconds to be unprofessional and be like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how flat is the Earth?
I was just like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. So,
when was the last time you had your water changed? Oh, I'm sorry, you expired.
But in your body, you know, like you don't know how the normal, you know, you drink, use the restroom, you drink, it flushes itself out. You know, oh, here's that Devastator. Look at this sucker.
I don't know what I mean. It fits along with what they did with their first design for Optimus Prime, but
oh my,
no, not the kind of oh my that you should elicit to this. It's more like that's one where you definitely have to paint to get the purple right.
Okay. This is also officially licensed. No transform. YOLO Park. If I'm saying that right, I read things the way that they look. So, YOLO Park.
I don't agree with. No transforms garbage.
This sucker's big.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we don't know how large or small this man's hands are, so that's not a good comparison. But I think there is. Thought they did a comparison. Yeah, man, the figure's hand's almost as big as this dude's hand.
Pretty posable. Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty impressive. But
Now scale that down to deluxe.
Is there a huge market? I know none of us do, but is there a huge market out there for people buying Transformers that don't transform? Because I don't get it. Cameron also says I read that they claim to have 150 points of articulation. I tried to count how many I could think of in theory, and even being generous, only came up with around 50. So they're nice.
Probably including like other joints of like points of movement. Kind of like the whole like Automorph or Mecha Live type of stuff.
Like pistons and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like you saw with the feet there, they have like 4 or 5 joints just, in that kneeling pose.
All right, and getting into the third party, the MS Toyz. Here you go. You get some little babies.
Babies.
Here you go, Mike.
Mike, you into the little guys?
Not so much.
Oh, you had like 30 of them.
Of what?
reflector.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not little; they're deluxe.
Reflector's been getting a lot of love lately. Jeez.
She's been getting love since third party was a thing with the Perfect Spect.
Dude, my first third party figure was TFC Toys Proton or something like that.
Oh,
That was the worst one.
Yeah, well, I looked at it and I was like, wow, because it was one of the first ones to come out. Later they started coming out, and because I had that one, and then I had some little mini ones that I don't even. Perfect Effect made some little mini ones. I had that set as well. Are these? Yeah, these are just the same pictures, but I just kind of thought the idea at the time. I was like, wow, this looks like a realistic camera, and then you had to take it apart. But the robot modes were, wow, they were pretty bad.
Speaking of bad robot modes.
Okay, this is actually officially licensed, so I messed up with where I put that MS Toys thing. But Exquisite Toys, this is just kind of their sample at the moment. They said that this will transform.
Huh. And it's officially licensed?
Yep.
Huh.
How'd they manage that?
I do not know.
I'm interested in following this just to see that. Like,
no, I don't believe there's anything of it actually, or I know there's no pictures of it transform. But they were saying in the post that that this is supposed to be transformable.
I'd like to see how that turns out.
I don't question those things anymore. After the one time where I said there's no way this transformable, and then Cameron,
the unique toys.
Yeah.
Cameron
The Optimus.
sends me pictures and a video of it. I'm just like, this is fake.
And you never questioned Cameron after that.
Yeah.
I was like, I just default like whatever Cameron says, then that's what it is. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you like, was it Dark of the Moon? I mean,
Or Pink Floyd.
Looks really good. Besides his crippled hand.
That's his good.
His strong hand.
Yeah.
All right, Iron Trans. I think last show we looked at the Star Saber, and now they kind of just have some pictures that they're going to be doing a Victory Leo.
Takara.
Yeah, right. And there's kind of just basically, your full combined mode there. It'll be interesting to see, a little stylized, but hey, at least somebody's getting the full deal,
Right. Yeah.
Hopefully see one for the generation scale out of Hasbro.
Yeah, if we're not getting the masterpiece, then that would be at least cool. A few little add-ons. Utopia. I believe like every company's made these add-ons for this Prime.
These Utopia ones at least look pretty good. Like the was it the Galaxy Upgrade Prime? Those looked pretty good.
And then here's this little base thing.
Did we get that with the leader class? Oh, wait.
Every time I watch, or it's not like I do it very often, but I watch any of the Bayformer movies, I'm just like, what is going on here?
Yeah, and at the fifth movie, you just give up and just like,
what's going on here. I'm not exactly sure what's moving there.
Looks like it's something new added to the shoulder.
Oh well, so you get the little guns things and like new pipes and little
Fillers.
brass knuckles and stuff. We saw some of these last episode as well, Shockwave Lab. So just more variants, colors.
No.
There you go.
No.
For your hot spot?
Hot
No,
shot.
no, hot shot. Yeah, hot spot. That's a the Fensor guy, right?
Yeah.
God, that ape face, man. It was
Yeah.
so close to
Disappointing.
being great. I still don't have it yet, but
I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna get it. All right, so non-transforming stuff. This is stuff that Dakota's into, 3 3/4 inch stuff. So Haya Toys, got a couple things from them. Here's the Predator. He's actually bought a thing or two from Haya Toys.
Yep.
So for 3 3/4 inch figures, nicely detailed. You can see the blood inside his mouth and stuff.
As long as it doesn't explode on opening the package like NECA.
Yeah.
NECA doesn't do that.
At least it doesn't show because they block everyone who says they do.
That's why it's all positive comments. They retweet everyone that says something nice about them. Like it's hard for me to follow them. Like the only time I follow them is during like Toy Fair and San Diego Comic-Con, because I mean they always just retweet everyone that says anything nice about them. Like so,
Ooh, what are
your
these?
timeline's nothing but that. This is also a Haya Toys 3 3/4 inch. This is the from RoboCop, the 2014 movie.
Mm.
So I guess they're jumping into that.
I
Or
forgot
have they
about
made
that movie.
other RoboCops
I'm not
No.
sure.
or figures, or are these the first ones? I can't remember.
I'd like to see if they do a Ed209 in that style,
Oh yeah.
because those were pretty cool looking.
Oh, I bet. Oh, you're talking about from this movie?
Yeah, from the 2014, they had a pretty interesting design. Not as good as the original though.
Yeah, I love that Ed 209, the original one. But yeah, the new one wasn't bad. I thought it was a nice take.
Just don't push it down a flight of stairs.
My one weakness.
Yeah, so I wonder if those will probably come in like 2 packs or something like that. Marvel Legends. That face is actually really nice looking, I think. I think it's pretty accurate. Here's something, the little blast effects right here. That's the exact same mold, like this right here, and some of these other little things, I believe, that you got with the Black Series. They did a Stormtrooper that was an exclusive. I forget where it was exclusive, but I have it. It has some blast effects and stuff. So.
I like it how it's coming with a stand.
Okay, yeah, it's this piece right here that they've reused, but yeah, finally giving you a stand and then all the little things so you can plug in all this stuff.
They're
That's
charge
cool.
more.
I mean, but
Yeah.
to be honest, if her legs were that close to explosions of this size, then
A little toasty.
yeah, she wouldn't have a bottom, so her legs would be blown off.
What is it, like pre-order for like $30 or $35 at Hazard Pulse?
Is it? I want to say
Yeah.
if it's 30, man, that's a steal for that stand and all the little accessories and stuff.
Is this 6-inch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Marvel Legends.
Oh, then yeah, 30, 35. That's not bad at all.
This is like Hasbro even put their little little logo here on this stand. Like this is what I've been talking about, Hasbro. Good job.
Now just release the stands and have them work for all their figures.
$29.99 pre-order.
$30, dude. That is a steal. If you do that for all figures that are supposed to be flying, this is not even a character that flies. So all the flying characters should come with stands and just charge $30.
Slated to come out into March 30th. There you go.
Ask you guys, for the Star Wars, for Power Rangers, for Marvel Legends, any flying figures, would you pay $30 for them to have a stand? So basically, an extra $10 for stand.
I had to buy extra or stand for my figures because I wanted one to have the one flying.
Well, then just include the stands themselves optionally for $4.99.
But what's good about this is that it has all these plugs in it for the blast effects.
Yeah. I mean, it'd even be great for some of the Transformers figures, like the Seekers, have them flying in jet mode.
Mm-hmm.
Or just hovering in the back.
I wonder if this is a test of something that they may be moving forward, because I can't see them just making this brand new mold and, because this is not like another stand that I've seen before. Like it looks like it's their own design. I can't see them just making this mold just for this Black Widow figure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's good news. That pleases me. Talking about some stuff that I was excited at first. I was hyped, and then I was excited, and then when I saw it, I was like, okay. And then I've kept on, like, the more I look at these things, I keep on going down with like the way I like them or not.
Sounds like Marvel fans with the New Mutants movie.
Is this the new multiverse figures or whatever they are from DC?
From McFarlane.
Dude, I saw these in store already. No offense, I know you guys like your DC. They look like garbage.
I thought so too. I saw them in stores.
Oh my God,
I've seen them in stores. And then we've got there's some comparison pictures too.
Now, I didn't see her. I saw Superman and two different Batman.
I'd probably buy Batgirl.
Batman's pretty good though. Not the animated one, but the regular Batman. I kind of like that.
He looked all right. The animated one just looked too
trashy.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Batfleck. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I was, when we saw the original pictures a couple weeks ago, I think, or the show before last, they looked okay on here, but man, see them in person, they were just. I was like, really?
That Batman's nice.
They're tall.
7 inches.
They are.
Yeah.
They say 7. Man, they look like 8 inches.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, see, that's one thing weird about McFarlane is they do the 7-inch figures. It works for big, beefy characters like the Doomslayer or Chief, but
see, the Batman looks good. But I'm telling you, man, the other Batman, Superman. I love Superman, but that Superman, I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Harley Quinn is way too tall.
What's going on with the hip joint there? It's like 4 pieces
instead of a ball. I guess showing you.
No, it's what's
bat balls.
Again, there's just things on here I don't like the little ball in here.
Yeah, I've never liked those.
Yeah. Looks too much like Revoltech.
So just showing you. Wow.
There's your Marvel cloak.
Jeez Louise. So just imagine how tall these things are. I mean, you can't really, technically display these with your older figures that are at a 6 inch because
not even close.
Don't
yeah,
be too tall.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. What are they thinking?
Tower over them. Yeah.
I mean, this one it could potentially work with the Batman Who Laughs because
that's what I was thinking. Like this one, okay. The animated Jon Stewart, like we even looked at last show, man, that one's terrible.
It looks even worse in person.
I haven't seen it in person yet.
I have. Oh god. I like Jon Stewart, but that just looks bad.
Yeah, Cameron says maybe McFarlane was onto something about the not doing joints, if that's the way he makes them.
The articulation actually isn't that bad on these guys. It's just their size.
Well, yeah, I don't have a problem with the articulation because the articulation's there. There's some things that, as far as quality, that I think can be cleaned up a little bit. On all of them, I can nitpick on all of them. But like the little balls, joints hanging out of the wrist or the ankle, like that looks weird. Like it should be streamlined. I've got Marvel Legends, Black Series, Motu's, like all these figures, several things from DC Collectibles, from their different waves, and none of them have that. Like it's just his. So it just looks weird. Also with this right here, this just looks like this looks all painted up and nice, and this just looks cheap. Like cheap plastic, like a cookie cutter. Glued to his back. It does it not? It doesn't look like it goes with him. He's all painted up and stuff, and then it looks like you just grabbed something from like Hobby Lobby and super glued it on his back.
And actually, the figure itself, it looks really amazing. The color on the orange and everything, it's popping on it. But you're right. Once you add in the Play School wings, doesn't look too good.
Yeah, if they made him look a little bit more mechanical, I think
it's because they fold here.
They could still mold in detail.
I mean, it just throws me off because you're looking at it like if you took the wings away, you're like, okay, that actually is probably one of the better ones. And turn out you can see the paint in it. It's not just plain plastic.
It takes you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then these wings here, it looks like your younger brother grabbed one of your figures and like glued like one of his like cheap accessories to like your more adult collectible. Like the two things don't go together. And the Nightwing again, with you can see the ankles or the little balls popping out here.
That just sounds so long. Well, I'd like to see that in person because sometimes pictures kind of brings out stuff that you wouldn't notice so much in hand.
So he looks pretty good. There's some of these figures, they look really good.
Yeah.
Like, because you just said pictures. But man, once you get in store, man, it's a different story. It's kind of like you go and you see someone on Tinder and then you meet them in person and it's like, oh, that's not Tinder, that's Christian Mingle or something.
You're 14? What? Oh,
okay. Jesus.
I don't think that was the direction he was going.
No, he's going to, oh, it's a really nice lady. And then you made her a dog face.
Wolf.
Hey, I've seen some good-looking dogs out there.
Right,
see that's the Superman. Yep. Look at his emblem on his chest. That is way too big.
I like it, but what I don't understand is Batman got double jointed elbows, but Superman got the shaft with only a single joint. Why would you change that?
Look at his hands. He doesn't get that ball joint, does he?
Yeah.
Superman isn't really supposed to be limber.
Well, I mean, I
don't like it.
Superman's elbows matter. I don't know.
Well, he's got elbows, but he's not supposed to be like agile like Batman is.
Now, they come with the comparisons a little bit later on, which that's what I'm going to mainly focus on because I'm going to show you like some of the figures that I have that I will swear like these are the best figures that DC's done, and they canceled that line, which pisses me off.
Icons.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that line.
Dude, everything looks so good, and they had all the accessories and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That actually looks nice.
Never seen that before.
And see, on his wings, it looks like those wings are in the back are painted. like with the rest of it. So it goes.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen this before. What is it?
Superman Unchained.
Huh. That's interesting.
You gonna get this one, Dalton?
No, I mean,
Got the best paint on it so far.
Yeah, I got the lion's share of the budget. I can fly.
it's like they mixed Superman with something out of like Ultraman or something.
Yeah, so the anime. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
That's probably the nicest one I've seen so far.
There's Buzz Lightyear stance.
All right, so here's their line right here. All right, so here's your Batman. I'm gonna focus in on this one right here. This is the icon's height. This isn't the main icon. Wait, let me see. No, that's not the icon one's one. None of them are the icons. Okay, so this is the new one here. So tall, man. I think that's a Jim Lee DC Collectibles. That's a DC Collectibles as well. I actually bought that for my nephew. Forgot who did that one. All right, perfect right here. This one right here, this is DC Icons right here. And they're like 6-inch, maybe like 5 3/4 of an inch, you know, but they're classified 6-inch.
Yeah, scale.
Man, I love these. Like they were shiny where they needed to be shiny. There was paint all over the place. They very, very, very rarely had any mess ups on the paint. Like every figure came out to where it looked great, and came with a ton of accessories. And then, you know, here's the new one. You might be thinking, okay, it's not that bad. Well, there's definitely a lot worse figures than this Superman right here. He might be one of the better ones. So again, here we go. Here's the DC Icons Batgirl here. She actually came with a Bat Cycle as well, which looks awesome. This is the new 52, but it was also but there was another version as well, but it was basically DC Collectibles. But you know, so this one, it was a little bit taller, and then here's the new one. Look how tall this thing is, man.
Huge.
I've got both of these, you know, and they're all different shelves, but it's like, where do I even put this thing? You know, if I bought it. And Jokers again, so here's animated right there. Got plenty of those. Here's the DC Icons. Look how awesome that Joker looks. And I mean,
try to find that one.
Totally different. This Joker?
Yeah.
Dude, it is an awesome Joker.
Well, the animated one looks really good too. I mean, just that Bruce Timm era. I miss it.
And then you got Mattel.
Mattel being that kid on a $5 budget.
Now, those aren't too off on the scales. Obviously, the last one, you can tell, has got a little bit of height. The other three are really same scale.
Look at this. So here's 6-inch Black Series. Here's your Marvel Legends. Here's Masters of the Universe and NECA, you know, that does 7-inch. That's what I'm saying. These were bigger because look, NECA is a 7-inch figures. Look at Superman.
He's taller than He-Man.
He's like half a head taller than the Arnold, and the He-Man figures are 7-inch too.
I can just picture this scenario with Clark.
Dude, it's 7.5 inches tall, I believe.
Seeing that Mandalorian there makes me wish I picked one up when I had the chance.
It's up for pre-order again. Look at this. Here's your MP44. here's a Hot Toys 1/6 scale Darth Vader, and Superman's almost as tall. That's where I'm going to put these guys and put them on the Hot Toys shelf.
There you go.
Is that Snake Eyes over there?
Yeah, like Snake Eyes.
Wow. Cloud.
Jeez, I had no idea they were that big.
Let's see.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, so that's it for that one. And now looking at this wave, the Batman. There's comparisons too with the animated stuff. I mean,
the best Batman is.
I'm deep into my DC Collectibles animated series. Like they're already like leaving Batman now, and they're getting into like Justice League stuff. So.
Wow.
I mean, it's not terrible, but
it doesn't look as good when it's that big.
Like I can even get him because he's going to be more posable, and you can obviously move him a lot more than you would the DC Collectibles one, because some of those they've had troubles with a lot of them breaking.
Yeah, the ankles.
Dude, I went through like 3 Catwomans in wave 1. I mean, like I would barely touch her, and it would break and shatter. So,
did you have a similar issue with Joker or no?
I don't remember which ones I had problems with, but like even if I was like, all right, I'll buy this to put it on the shelf, that way I can put him in a better pose instead of just standing straight up, with the other ones. Well, he's so much taller, so now I can't put him on that shelf.
Yeah.
And this is what we were talking. I saw him in stores. I love John Stewart, but Jesus, man, look at the black right there. In between, so they didn't even paint over that. Like, I don't understand this design idea.
The pose is just ruining it for me. Mom says it's my turn to play on the Xbox.
It's like the Stretch Armstrong figure, to where someone was yanking it out.
And they're just starting to go back. Oh. Man, I really hope he gets a movie soon.
Yeah. I think I know which one I would want them to do if they did one for him. This whenever went in time, fought in the war, didn't have his ring touched up.
Well, maybe a couple. I mean, have him get in the ring for the first time, and then, without. Just anything to wash out that bad Hal Jordan version, of which I think it would have been fine if they didn't go all CG.
Yeah, that's what they fall in love with, that their new technology, though. I mean, it's the same thing with to me, I know you love it, but in Beast Wars, to me, to where it was like, okay, you're trying to do this like 3D looking animation stuff. But like, I didn't think it was that good. Like, could have waited, a few years before you got a little bit better at it. Before you.
Well, see that, and that's the thing with it. It wasn't even the first to do that. Was it
Voltron did it earlier too?
Well, then what was the one before it?
Watch that Voltron. Look at this Superman though. This Superman's ugh. That's such a. I guess they're just showing off all the articulation, but man, that is one ugly pose right there.
After he gets backhanded by Doomsday.
All right, so let's get to the comparisons.
It's comparisons.
Here's the build a figure.
Yeah, I think it's a joke.
Well, I forgot about that. Okay, the car. Yeah.
This is so weird.
Batman in there, the Bat Raptor,
Bat go-kart,
Baptor.
or Rapport, whatever it's called. Don't you watch, Mike? You watch the CW stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
See, I don't watch that. But.
He loves his Batwoman. Yeah.
You know, I mean, but you know, I was really expecting them to kind of, you know, make you swallow all that gay stuff, but they really didn't. They really didn't.
We're going there.
Easy
I'm
there.
just saying
Easy.
they would. I mean, all that women on women crap, you know, and their power and belief, but they really have. It's been a really decent show, even though it's been getting a lot of, you know, a lot of naysayers. It's not, that one's not really bad. It's actually pretty decent. The first couple episodes were kind of, hey, I'm gay, but since then it's been team player.
Okay.
Means happy.
Now Supergirl, man, that's a whole other story.
Oh,
right
God.
there.
Yeah,
Let's not touch that one.
I like that one, but then it ruined it.
I saw the Harley in store as well, and
She's huge.
She's big. She looks also a little wider than she does here in the photos.
Yeah.
Look at that look.
Hey there, Puddin'.
Hey, Puddin', I'm thick.
It's hammer time.
It's the Harley that you, Rick, and Dakota have been wanting.
Yeah.
All right, so here you go with the comparisons.
Jeez.
This
my
is your
goodness.
Batman the animated series. This comes with the one that has the expressions pack, so the different heads and stuff like that. And this is the New Adventures version right here. But basically, both of them are from basically the animated series by DC Collectibles that they did. You can't put this sucker on the same shelf with them. And look just at the design and paint. Like, so this is what they're trying to mimic here. Look at the symbol, crisp there, like huge here. This giant utility belt where this just looks nice and streamlined. Just the head, the flesh looking like flesh and not paint over it. I mean,
Right.
You get what I'm saying, right? The eyes are white, vibrant. This, you just barely see them here.
Bat swole.
Also, with the shoulders, like you put all that articulation in there, like you can't. Does it come with multiple capes? How do you move the shoulders? Where here, you see that you have a solution there. They kind of raise up there.
Yeah.
The Supermans.
Jeez.
Wow.
Look at the difference. This looks like it's actually like a flesh color, right? And look at the wrist where they just insert in there and then they can rotate. And there where this they have a little extra ball in there for some reason. I don't understand that because you can get the same movement in this that you can with this. So I don't understand what the extra little ball in between for.
Get that dumb expression on his face too.
Yeah, and the little chip or something here. I don't know.
The butt cheek chin.
The cleft.
The Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, the cheek chin.
But yeah, like, here's what you're talking about, Mike. Look at the symbol, like how that's clean.
Perfectly.
And even look at the kind of the belt and everything here to where,
I know exactly what this is. Look at the Superman on the left. It's the symbols all stretched out like me and trying to put pants on. They don't stretch. They stop.
God.
So it's like he is like wearing something 2 sizes too small. It's just bad. It's bad figure. Really bad.
All right, and getting into the Harleys. All right, so this is DC Icons. This, in my opinion, is one of the best Harleys in classic representation. Okay, this is DC Collectibles Bombshells. I also have this figure as well. Awesome figure, done by Ant Lucio, I think is his name, is the artist that did the Bombshells, but they quit doing that line and they quit doing this line. This is some girl designer's female version or something like that. I forget what her name is, but I didn't like it. I think it looks ugly looking. Look how big this sucker is. This is 6-inch. This is like 7-inch. She's taller than 7 inches. She's like 7.5 inches tall, almost 8. That's huge. And I mean, out of all these, like, which ones would you rather have? I love my icons and my bombshells. I would take this third. I don't even know which one that is, but I'd take that third.
It's for the video game.
That's probably DC Collectibles as well.
Arkham video game. I like the bombshell one.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Let's take it from the right. She looks good. That middle one does look a little nutty.
All right. And here again, right here, look at this. We're just looking at the John Stewarts here, okay? So don't actually, I have an animated version of John's. Oh, I think I showed that last week. So, yeah, here's the Icon series. Look, and this is that's all paint, man. Looks good. The skin tone looks good. Just everything, all the lines. And then here's this animated version one. I mean, look at the quality. Like, which figure would you rather have?
Well, the good one, obviously.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah, far left
one. Yeah, I like that one.
And here's your arrow. So this one right here, again, this is DC Icons. It's not, based on the, TV show or anything, so they're not going to look exactly alike. But and then here's a DC Collectibles version. But here's this new one. Yeah, this is a hard comparison, but I love the Icon stuff, man. All right, so here you go, Rick, or not Rick. Rick and Mike. Here you go.
Actually, I am not supporting the Lightning collection. That would be
really.
Sport. Yeah,
I don't.
I do not like the way they. This one didn't look as bad as some of the other ones have looked.
From what I'm not a Power Ranger fan, so I don't remember a ton. But from what I can remember, does that not look like the female, the actress?
Trini, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like her, but the other ones they've done here as of late have not looked really good. And the sad part is that the people who are working on this, I'm afraid, are going to be the ones working on the so-called 6-inch G.I. Joe line.
Why?
Well, the Lord Zed, the guy that did Lord Zed and the Goldar, did a really good job on those two. And he does the Marvel Legends stuff too.
I like the Bandai ones. I thought those were really good.
Oh no, these are far better.
No, didn't you get the Pink Ranger?
I sold my Bandai ones. I did.
Did it break?
No.
I knew one guy who did a video review.
You guys are always breaking your figures.
Oh, not me. I'm not.
You gotta treat her like a lady.
I don't paw mine like some of these other people do.
All right. Speaking of figures that'll break, take a look at some NECA stuff. Here's the 2-packs announced, the way that they're going to become packaged. Did they put the 2 foots together so you can just, if you have plenty of foots, you can just be like, I can pass? Nope, of course not. You want that April? You got to get this foot too.
Well, the foot soldier's a damaged one.
Yeah, I mean, they're the new ones, but I don't care about that.
I like that one there, that's Casey Jones. That looks really cool.
I mean, this April's nice, and she even comes with I forget what the episode is, but yeah, she comes with this little thing too, little turtle com. I like it. Casey looking nice. Yeah, I would have liked April and Casey together, and then you put your foot soldiers together. If I don't want to, buy those, and I don't have to, but they know that these will just be clogging up the shelves if they did it that way.
Yeah, all right. Just like they are right now. There's
the
2-packs soldiers sitting in my target right now.
Yep.
This is a great 2-pack because it's like both of them. Yeah, you get the animated version of Slash and
Dakota
there. Yeah, and Dakota right there.
This is a good wave. Yeah.
He even gets his, what does he call it, a binky? So. and not all accessories shown. So, probably going to get a shotgun. You'll probably get the lobsters and let's see, he had a bear trap too. This is actually not a battle damage foot soldier. This is just regular neck.
Oh man, it broken production. Oh, might as well call it.
Actually, that's how they came up with the idea to do battle damage versions. They were like, "What are we going to do with all these broken foot soldiers that like we never able to get them into the package before they broke? Battle damage.
It's a feature now. Yeah.
I'm glad he's going to come with like all those little weapons. He needs the cricket bat thing too. Well, it's animated. For movie, we need that. Whenever he knocks Raphael into the trash can.
Yeah.
You ever play cricket? Also, NECA, you're going to be getting an ultimate flasher gremlin.
Oh,
look at all this stuff, man. Comes with a cigarette, so Dakota will buy it.
Sold.
I just got a beer stein too. Dakota Walson.
So he's got the glasses. And it looks like you can put the little. Is this the little hat that
Little visor.
Yeah, for like being a clerk, and you put a little bow tie on him.
Yeah, like he's a dealer.
Car dealer, yeah.
Look at these nuts.
He's got his little cigarette there. I don't know what the stuffed animals with. I guess it's been a while since I've seen it.
Apparently uses it a pup. Oh, when they're in the movie theater.
Yes,
movie theater.
Okay. That's right.
That's
it.
Right. I remember now.
So you can buy him and then do them as different ones, because it wasn't the Flasher that was doing all those different things.
No. Man, I need to watch that movie again now.
Yeah.
That's what confused me. I'm just saying, if Dakota bought this figure, I bet everything. That's how it's being posed, with all those accessories as well. The cigarette, the flashing, the shades on. Pretty.
Oh, so it comes with the stack of chips. Okay.
Nice.
Down there. All right, and Alien, they're doing the Ultimate Edition of Big Chap. So it looks like he's going to be coming with all these little accessories as well.
Yeah.
Man, this thing kicked it off for NECA, man. The Alien and Predator license. Because they've just been pumping those things out. This does look nice right through here.
Yeah.
I mean, NECA, they do make stuff that the sculpts and paint, they do look good.
I think they just work on their plastic tolerance.
Yeah, I mean, the prices are, like more, they've gone up. Like they used to be like $18 and stuff like that. But they're like all like $30 at least now a figure. I don't think these came. Yeah, so that's got to be part of the Ultimate thing, because I don't remember any of these like eggs and face huggers coming with the original Big Chap.
Oh, you get a chest burster.
What'd you call them?
Chest bursters.
Oh, chest burster. I thought you called it something else. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at I'm assuming this is the old one, but like the new one, I like that a lot better.
Yeah, the clear there looks pretty good.
Yeah, you can see through there. Yeah, there's a nice shot right there. The other one that just looks all foggy. Yeah, that's got to be the original because I remember seeing those eyes there. I think I had it for a short time.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
It's just wrong.
All right, and Ultimate Alpha Predator. Again, so many Predators.
I like the mask on that.
Like, to me, like, if it wasn't in a movie, man, I don't remember any of this stuff. Even whenever they have all the little Predators at the end of Predator 2, like, I'm like, I didn't really pay much attention to, like, who was what.
Cool.
Weapons look pretty cool.
I was gonna have a shot of a predator roaring at the sky.
Look at all these accessories, man. That's a bunch right there. Well, I guess it is an ultimate version, so it's going to be a little bit more. So, and for Rick, because he likes Halloween and stuff, this is the 8-inch scale though. So these are your cloth figures. But there you go, Rick. You can get his little Scream Queen that he wants.
Just try to think of what's going on in that picture. I'm sorry, sir, I did stab her.
Oh, and this one right here.
So this is how I did it.
You know you can't do that nowadays. Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. Don't shame me. That does not look like Jamie Lee Curtis, in my opinion.
No.
Is Mike doing the dishes? Who is that?
Yeah.
He's running a soup kitchen in the background.
It's kitchen sounds, Mike.
No soup for you.
I'm not a big fan of the cloth stuff.
It just looks weird.
Yeah. All right, and also NECA, this is also their 8-inch scale stuff.
Oh, from Season of the Witch or whatever the third one was called.
Yeah, Halloween 3. Yeah, it says Season of the Witch. It's a little 3-pack. I think the only one I ever saw was parts of the first one. Again, I don't really watch horror movies, so they're just not that interesting to me. Oh, you know how I always say, like, scariest movie to me is Jaws? I was trying to think, I'm like, what's got to be the second scariest movie to me? And, Gone Girl. Have you ever seen Gone Girl? It's got Ben Affleck and Rosa May Pike.
No, but I heard it was a really good movie.
Dude, it's excellent, right? But like the reason why it's scary to me is because, again, I put myself, like, if I was in that situation, like, I am terrified of sharks. I don't want to be around in sharks. So like that would be a terrifying moment for me because I couldn't even get in the swimming pool for months after that, because I was afraid there was sharks in there. Gone Girl, Rosa May Pike, if that's how you say her name. Just to think that if you were in the situation and like, she is terrifying. So I'm not going to spoil it. So if you haven't seen it, but yeah, watch it. It's a good movie. 1,000 Toys. This is also 1/12 scale, 6-inch style.
There's also Sharknado.
Cameron
No,
said.
that's just campy.
Cameron said scariest movie, anything with Michael Bay in the credits.
That's true.
Is this supposed to be more comic style? Or
I don't know. I don't know much about Hellboy. So
I don't know
you
either.
getting these? You getting these?
No, I'm
Put
just
these
getting
on
the
Dalton's
Master
list, Cameron.
Chief. I'm just getting the Master Chief.
Dalton's getting these. Put them on
No,
his
I'm not.
list.
No, I'm not.
That's cartoon
Is this
or
cartoon?
comic. I'm
Comic,
sorry.
Yeah.
There's not but 3 options out there. Are there movie, comic, cartoon?
And the cartoon's based on the comics, so as long as it's not the rebooted movie.
I saw that, man. That was pretty bad.
Nobody liked that, huh? I don't know.
Apparently
I thought
not.
it was pretty decent. I mean,
I didn't like any of the Hellboy movies personally, but
First
here's
one was
for you,
the best.
Dalton.
Yeah.
Here, Kingdom Hearts 3. This is by Square
I
Enix.
still haven't even finished the game.
How you not finished the game yet?
Just I haven't played it since like after the first week of owning it.
I was God, I pulled up when did Borderlands 3 come out?
It was like 3 or 4 months ago, right? I think in
September
October.
13th. Okay, so September 13th. So
4 months.
So, but I'm saying just in 2019, so 3.5 months, right? I did this thing that it like calculated like how many hours you played of something like in 2019, and like it basically totaled out to like 10 or 11 days played, and
Oh my god.
3.5 months of Borderlands 3.
Wow.
You getting this, Dalton?
No.
No. I thought you were a Kingdom Hearts fan, man.
I like the games, but I'm not really collecting anything otherwise.
Here's SH Figure Arts. This is for Dakota. I just don't like this style of Harley Quinn, man. I like
Me neither.
Margot Robbie. Like she's excellent, and I think she looks like Harley Quinn. But I don't like the whole I got tattoos everywhere and I have these like ridiculous looking outfits. I'm just
Yeah, I think that's just a byproduct of that version of Joker too.
Yeah. I think that's why a lot of people didn't like that as well. It's not that Jared Leto's a terrible actor or anything. It's just like, dude, I was turned off from it from the beginning. Just the way he looked.
Same here.
Now I'm looking forward to seeing him as Morbius.
Yeah. Now that looks interesting. I wonder how they're gonna do that. Speaking of some Spider-Man stuff, here's Mezco's stealth suit Spider-Man.
hey, Spider Monkey.
He'll always be under Roos.
I still haven't even started my Star Wars game yet.
Oh, Fallen Order.
Yeah, I have.
I need to pick that up soon.
So he comes with a little bit there.
Not much.
For Dakota, here's SH Figure Arts, more Goku stuff. So there's some Goku red stuff or pink stuff, and just some naked bodies. Goku.
That's the kind of display you need and squat your character down in front like he farted or something. A big explosion in the background.
After eating Taco Bell.
Oh, look at this big brain Goku.
He's ugly.
Look at his brain. You can see his little veins and stuff. That's it. That's if I took my hat off, that's what I would look like. Big.
Oh my goodness!
Thank you for that.
It's the money shot back there.
Oh, we got reddish pink Goku.
Ruka.
This Goku, he just turns every color under the rainbow, because it seems like every week we're looking at something. Oh, and here's this color Goku. Like, how amazing! Could you believe we made it? No, I can't believe you're still making different colors of this guy.
At this point, I'm never going to get caught up on DBZ. Because there's always a new season, always some movie or thing going on.
Dragon Ball Z movie. Here's Storm Collectibles. They're 6-inch scale. So doing the Raiden. Big brain is not how you would describe his personality. What that big brain Goku? It looked like he had a big brain.
And looks can be deceiving.
That's how mine looks. I like the lightning. I don't need the Raiden. Just give me the lightning. I'm sure I can equip it to some figure.
Just give it to your Palpatine.
Well, the one that goes in the chair, he's got lightning. So that's
They
good.
can fight each other. Raiden versus Palpatine.
And my storms, I believe they all have lightning.
Zap hands.
See, yeah, I like the lightning that comes out of the fingertips instead of the one like Stormed, where it's just like some flimsy plastic that you're supposed to like put over our hands, and it always falls off. And this is another company, just like the Gokus. Like they paint these suckers every single color.
Uh-huh.
Literally.
Oh, there we go. If Mike hadn't already done it with talking about other stuff and made us not a kid-friendly show, that bam, there we go. Storm Collectibles coming in. Oh, look at this tongue just hanging out there.
And then the eyeball.
Even better.
Oh yeah, there's an eyeball there.
Finish him.
Fatality.
Oh, it's all right, cameraman. We're almost wrapped up here anyway.
For Dakota.
Damn Toyz. Again, I'm just gonna read it like it the way it looks. 1/6 scale. I still haven't finished. Let's see, which Assassin's Creed. I haven't played Assassin's Creed in forever, but I actually did like the pyramid one.
Origin or Origin.
The Origins. Yeah. I wanted to play that and finish it, and then maybe play the Odyssey one. I know, like, it's so easy to get far behind in those games.
Oh yeah.
And every time I'm like, all right, I almost got this thing, stuff that I need. Then it's like, oh, now you got to go kill these alligators, and now you got to go chase some puma or something like that. Well, man, this is a lot of work.
It sounds like Red Dead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. It hasn't completely lost me like Red Dead. Well, I haven't played it in months, so maybe it has. But
Did your horse run away? Yeah, from Red Dead.
No, it was a stupid. You know what? We'll get into it. I'll just tell the story when we finish looking at this item on the next one. So there's the little stuff that he comes with.
Nice.
Cool.
And this says Batman Beyond, Arkham Knight Batman Beyond. Hot Toys. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm not getting it.
It's a little strange.
I think it's the face that I'm not into. It looks like it's got like a visor thing that can go below it right there, and then it just has like a plastic face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a little weird.
Well, it's strange. I know we've seen Bruce with it in the series, but you're so used to seeing Terry wearing it with, his frame and not with Bruce's frame.
Yeah, see, I just want Terry McGinnis Batman.
Yeah, step aside, Bruce.
Okay, Boomer.
I mean, he would be at that point.
It would have been better. I think if they would have with the new Batman, how they're doing. What's his name? The dude from Twilight, Robert
Pattinson.
Patterson. Pattins. What is the last name? Pattinson.
Yeah.
If they would have done him as Terry McGinnis and brought back Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne,
Yep.
dude, yeah. I would. I don't feel bad about the movie, but like I'd feel a lot better about it then. To where I'm like, all right, at least we're telling another story. Like we can always come back and find someone in 10 years to be Batman, Bruce Wayne, Batman.
Sure.
But that's the thing with DC is like you guys, you're not trying to do this whole universe thing. Like you tried a little bit of it, but dude, that's Marvel's thing. Do your thing. Just be like, here's a series of, movies, stories or whatever. If you want to just do trilogies or whatever. And then once that's done, rest a couple years, work on some other stuff. And then you can come back to it, bring a new actor and tell some more different stories, like.
Well, I think that's what they're doing with this Robert Pattinson one, isn't it? Going to be more like the Detective Comics.
I don't know.
How popular is Batman Beyond?
I mean, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
I love it, but I don't know how popular it is in terms of a movie scale.
All right, just real quick. The Red Dead. Basically, it was like a simple mission. Like whenever they rate like the missions, like, oh, this one's like a 1-star rookie, anyone can do it. It's like, hey, just go talk to this lady. She owes me some money and get my money back. And I'm like, all right, fair enough. So I ride my horse into this area. Some lady, I'm like, hey, you owe this person money. He sent me to collect, so just give me the money. And it was like $2 or something. Like I know, like back then, like $2 was a lot more than it is now. But it's not like $2 was $2 million. Like it was something like she was like, yeah, I've got it or something. And then this dude starts talking trash to me, and then starts pushing on me and wants to fight my character. And so then it faces off to where it's like, all right, you have to fight them. Like I was just like, look, just give me my $2, so I can be on my way, because this guy's gonna give me like a piece of fish or something for get his $2 from him. So like it's just a simple mission. And then we end up fighting out in the road. I hit him, knock him down, and like then he doesn't get up. He's just laying on the ground. Like some horse or wagon or something runs over him. So now he's dead. This dude from across the street saw this, and he says, I'm going to go get the sheriff. You killed him or something like that. It was, I'm going to go get the sheriff. So he takes off running. I'm like, no, you're not getting the sheriff after me, because look, this dude started it. Because I'm thinking of it as like in a real situation. I'm like, look, even though it's a video game, I'm thinking, look, I'm not going to pay the sheriff $5 when I just came here to pay $2 that she owes me. And this dude, he got ran over by like a wagon or something. I just knocked him out, and he was in the road. Besides, he started it. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go beat up this other guy, and I'm just going to knock him out and then like throw him in a bush or something. And then, I'll be clean of the situation. She'll pay me my $2. Well, I end up knocking him out, and he ends up like hitting his head or something on like a corner of a wagon, another like just stationary wagon, and he died.
It's just a chain reaction.
Yeah, that whole thing was a chain reaction. These people on horseback saw it, and they're like, "We're going to go get the sheriffs." And I'm like, "Well, hell no, man!" And you're like, "Now I've got 2 murders I got to cover up." So I was like, "Dude, I had to steal this one guy's horse, but so that while I go chase these other people down, so that he doesn't, go snitch me to the sheriff." So I was like, "Well, I've already stacked up bodies, so I got to kill him. That way I know he's not going to go tell on me." So then I kill him, steal his horse. I chase these 2 guys down, and then I kill them. While I'm taking I'm like, all right, man, I'm good. I've covered my tracks, and I'm putting their bodies into this like big bush or something like that. Some people that are coming into town see it, and now they say they're going to go get the sheriffs. Dude, this was a small town in the game. There was only like 6 houses or something like that. I ended up killing like 30 people before
body count's going up.
Dude, I'm sitting there trying to I ran out of bushes. I'm like throwing these bodies all over the place, like just trying to hide them, and like just piling them up on top of each other. And then the sheriffs, I was like, okay, man, I'm walking out of town. This chick, I don't even know where she is. The one that owed me $2 that started this whole mess that ended up making 30 people lose their lives. I don't even know where she is. I might have killed her too. But I never got the $2 from her. So I'm riding out, and I'm like, dude, I'm thinking it's over. I'm like, what a strange series of events. Not one sheriff came into town, but like it was like 10 of them or something like that, and like they just started firing. Like they came out like bam, like with their rifles and stuff. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get out of here. And they're shooting me and my horse, and it ended up to where I think I only had like I don't know, like a few grand, like I don't know, maybe like $4,000 in the game, because it was, like I said, it was an early on mission. And then I was looking that like I have to go pay the sheriff because of all the crimes that I committed in this territory, that I would have to pay him like $250,000. I'm like, I don't have that type of money, Like I was like, the only way to even obtain that type of money is to do a bunch of illegal stuff and kill a bunch of people and rob them, And so like every time I would even come near that town, like they would just, it would be even a regular mission that I would have to go in that area to do. They would just send the sheriffs after me, and they would kill me after I've been petting my horse the entire time. I mean, like every time I rode them, like I was petting them as I was going to build that relationship stuff up and feed them sugar cubes and stuff. And they killed my horse too. So that's what I quit, man. I was like, dude, this game's ridiculous. I was like, and this all started because this lady wants to pop off to me and won't give me $2 that she owes, and then the dude pops off to me and starts shoving me. So that's why I quit Red Dead.
I wish it was more like a GTA where this guy was just mouthing off. You bump into him, he mouths off to you some more. You're like, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. And then they pull out your gun, and I want to apologize.
Yeah, they just take off running and like don't do anything. Like these people, they're like, I'm gonna go get the sheriff. I'm like, oh my god, man. So I'm like, dude, we're out in the middle of the country. Like, how are there this many people that are coming into this small town out in the middle of nowhere anyway? Like it looked like Times Square, New York, man, in there. So I don't know. It was too like Art it says real world problems right there, man. So yeah, playing GTA. That's why I'm like, man, I'll just stick to my little single player games and or Overwatch and Borderlands. So
well, see that was in single player. It was like just free mode.
Yeah, but like like I've never had to deal with something like that in like Uncharted or Tomb Raider or God of War or BioShock, any of the other games like that I play that are massive story. I guess that's just part of the open world, man.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. All right, let's go ahead and sign out. So tell me where you can find you.
You guys can find me everywhere as Angry Mike.
You can find me everywhere as Daltonians DFs.
And you can find me here as Sportimus, and on Facebook as Sportimus, and on Twitter as Sportimus Prime. Yay.
All right, and you can find me G1Xtron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page, the G1Xtron. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and video form will be up shortly. Talk to you later. Peace.